So I'm Therese Ross. I'm the Executive Director at Rick's Place.
My name is Betsy Flores. I am the Program Director at Rick's Place.
So Rick's Place was started in 2007. We are named for a fellow named Rick Thorpe who grew up in Wilbraham, and he died in Tower 2 on 9/11. And his family and friends recognized that there wasn't a lot of grief support for families after the death of someone significant. And so they started Rick's Place in Wilbraham in 2007.
So we provide free peer grief support to children, teens, and their families. So all of our programming is free on site. We also provide in-school grief groups. And essentially, we know that grief can be really isolating and really lonely. So we want to bring children, teens, youth, families together to find support in one another and to feel less alone in their losses.
Well, I think one of the most significant is that we have served hundreds of families since we started in 2007, families from Western Massachusetts, families from Northern Connecticut. And another important goal for us that we're meeting is we're getting into more schools where we're providing grief support programs in schools, because so many times families can't access us because they live in Westfield or they live in Agawam and we're located in Wilbraham. And so one of the ways that we support families is by running our peer grief support groups in local schools. One of the things we know is that society has a hard time acknowledging death and talking about it. And we know that for young people, finding a space where they feel safe to share what their journey feels like, the challenges of it, and feeling like they have a community where their grief experience is their own, but it's also shared in a safe place, is really powerful.
Our program is able to do what it's able to do because of volunteers. So we always are looking for volunteers in the community to come out and be a part of our grief support groups. Our volunteers help us at special events. So we really are so appreciative of everything that our volunteers give to us throughout the year. We also just ask for ambassadors in the community. So if you are hearing about Rick's Place, please tell your friends, your family members, your community members that we're here. If there's someone that you know is grieving, tell them about Rick's Place. Help them get in touch with us. And it's just a gift, I think, to be able to still embrace joy and beauty in life when we know that life is really, really hard. And having that daily reminder from the people that we get to work with, like, this is your one life, you have to live it, but also take people with you and know that, there's still space for that grief and for that loss and all the things. So anyway, I'm just so passionate and I absolutely love being able to be a part of Rick's Place, and I'm really grateful.
So one of the most moving parts of working with WMCD is that it is youth-led. And this actually brings tears to my eyes. So for us at Rick's Place, the power of youth and what they can do in our world is really moving. And I'm getting chills as I'm saying this. And so knowing that young people are hearing about our cause, recognizing the mission we have of supporting families after a death, that's a hard topic. And to know that young people are prioritizing our mission, it's just, I keep saying it's moving. It's absolutely heart-wrenchingly moving, and we appreciate it immensely.